heard your cries, Guggen Nation, but too much of a good thing is bad for your health. So we're only doing this once a week. Buckle up, baby. It's time for E.T.N. Brought to you by Lloyd's Construction and Consulting, providing first-class construction services on 1010XL.
Oh, yeah, buckle up indeed. Woo! It's time. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
It's like the Thunderdome.
Is it a Fireball Tuesday? We will find out momentarily.
Is it smooth like Tennessee whiskey?
Oh, who knows?
These are the
Timmy
questions.
as our guest Guggen judge. Tim, good morning.
Morning, guys.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. You know how the game is played. Appreciate it. Beef, what's Tim taking home for his endeavor?
Tim, for his efforts today, which we appreciate greatly, is going to get a $25 gift card from Famous Automotive Quick Lube. You can use that towards service like oil changes, etc.
Perfect.
Plus, he'll be entered into the drawing to win a pairing at the Coastal Equipment Guggen Open coming up April 12th at Hidden Hills.
Just around the corner.
Right.
Just around the
Just
corner.
around the corner.
We lost a lawsuit with the Masters, and they've declared that our event has to go now after theirs. Forever,
Yes.
we've been playing it on the Monday before
Stealing
the
their
Masters.
thunder.
But yeah, Augusta hates to lose the limelight, and they've won a suit with the USGA, and the Guggen Open has been forced to be bumped back a week.
We've always played it the Monday after.
Yeah, no, it was
All right,
always,
let's go.
It was always the Monday of.
No, it's
Yeah.
the Monday
No,
after.
you're completely wrong. You're terrible on these things.
No.
Just let it go.
All right.
You don't even know what month it was in last year.
Last year we had a problem, so we did it in the
I
summer.
just want to know if we're going to get the joke teeth.
Here we go.
Round 1.
Round 1. Guys, last night,
Yes.
FSU back into the Sweet 16, the third straight tournament they've been in it. Obviously, last year, no go for anyone, but third straight Sweet 16 for Leonard Hamilton and the boys. How far can this train go? Do they have enough gas in the tank to go all the way?
I think FSU is a legitimate player. I don't know if they're going to win the national championship, but I've got them beating Michigan, so that should tell you something, what I think of the program. And 3 straight Sweet 16s is outstanding for Leonard Hamilton. However, you want a little bit more because you got screwed last year if you're a FSU fan. So you're hoping like hope that they can beat Michigan, get to the Elite Eight, and play for a spot in the Final Four.
Before this tournament, FSU, you ready for this number? Was 3-5 away from the tuck. The biggest thing about last night's game for FSU is they played by far their best game away from home all year. Hopefully that can carry over against Michigan for FSU's fan base. I think that's a tough one. FSU they're kind of back to they can't score. They can't score the ball, and they turn it over too much. They got a career night last night out of Anthony Polite, but Michigan can score. And the Wolverines seem to make a habit out of knocking our state teams out in about the 16 or 8 round. They've done it to the Noles. They've done it to the Gators twice. So can they make a run all the way to the championship? I'd say no.
I'd say it's heartbreak coming, winner just.
Round 2.
Round 2. Speaking of heartbreak coming, and maybe coming for some Jaguar fans who have gotten themselves enamored with the idea of moving up for Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts yesterday ran a 4.46 reportedly during a training session. So I guess the question is that dream dead now if it ever existed for Jaguar fans?
Yeah, I'm not – a dream is the right word. It'd be really awesome to pair Kyle Pitts with Trevor Lawrence. But, hey, Jag fan, at some point we have to be satisfied with we got the number 1 pick and the best quarterback to come along in a while. It's not going to be possible, even with all the draft picks, to get up and get a guy into the top 5. So Kyle Pitts can go his way. Hopefully it's to the NFC somewhere and have a great career. I don't think Kyle Pitts makes it past the Eagles at 6. I think Kyle Pitts is from Philadelphia, by the way. And what Beef's talking about, he ran a 4.46, and that's faster than like Bucs receiver Mike Evans. No, I think the Jags tight end is going to come a little deeper in the draft, and I think that kid from Penn State for Freiermuth will probably be it.
I think it probably will, but I will caution everybody about taking a – listen, tight ends don't go in the top 5 ever, okay? They rarely go in the top 10. T.J. Hawkinson was another star in the making, and he's just been okay in Detroit. So I'm not 100% sold that Kyle Pitts will go in the top 5. I think he could fall down to 8, 9, 10. And if he does in the 9, 10, 11 range, then I think there is an opportunity for the Jaguars to strike because we looked at the chart. They don't have to give up the farm to get Kyle Pitts to move up. They would be trading their 25th pick and probably their 33rd. And if a team was willing to do such a thing, maybe, just maybe. So I think the story here is I don't think it necessarily does cement him in the top 5.
Winner Dan.
On the board.
Round 3.
Put it on the board.
Yeah,
yes.
that chart, by the way, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
That chart's baloney.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trading Kyle Pitts at 9
Ain't too
or
proud
10.
to beg.
They're not trading Kyle Pitts at 9, 10, or 11 for 25 and 33. What idiot would do that? You wouldn't. I wouldn't. We're idiots.
Ain't too proud to beg.
I am. No, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. Scholars maintain.
Yeah,
Ain't
that
too
20,
proud to beg.
I'm not buying the 25, 33 for 10 is a fair trade chart move.
I did the
anymore.
math. I looked at the chart.
Round 3.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of tight end, one at least by brand name, big name is still out there floating in the ether. That's Zach Ertz,
Yes.
who has not yet been dealt by the Eagles.
Yes.
Reports where they want a 3rd or a 4th for Ertz, who's 29. At this point, looking at what the Jags did, would you call up and offer something like that, or what would your offer be? Would you offer a 3rd or 4th? Would you lowball?
I think I'd probably play the waiting game. I'll be honest with you. Because I don't think Zach Ertz ain't going back to Philadelphia. So why am I going to give up a 3rd or 4th so I can automatically get him? Well, listen, I still have $41 million under the cap. I got plenty of money to spend. I could front load a deal which would make him, once Philadelphia releases him, want to come to Jacksonville. So, I wouldn't mind having Zach Ertz, but I don't think I want to give up a 3rd or a 4th for Zach Ertz.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like your logic. And here's why. If I want Zach Ertz, yes, I've got more draft picks than anyone. Why am I going to play I'll front load the contract, and I don't have to like Ertz that much that I've got to outbid someone for him and ramp up the contract or sign an extra year. No, give me the 30-year-old Zach Ertz coming off his worst year as a pro by 1,000,000 miles and give him to me for a 5th or 6th round draft pick, and then I've got really little risk and all reward.
No take the risk. Winner Jeff.
Round 4.
Oh, no. I'm in a pickle.
Round 4, guys.
My back's against the wall, and I'm not afraid.
Pickleball.
Keeping it rolling.
You ever played that pickleball? Do you even know what it is?
Yes, I do.
Yes, it's where you whack a dill pickle,
A kosher.
with a large,
Okay.
Big kosher
like a
pickle.
cricket
Okay.
mallet.
Yes.
You smash it to bits.
The bits.
Yeah. 4, keep it rolling. Going back to the NCAA tournament last night, Oregon in their tournament debut after passing by VCU because of the COVID issue, made relatively easy work in their first game to move into the Elite 8, beating Iowa. And there's a lot of rumors now, and maybe it's just social media chatter connecting Altman at Oregon to Indiana. Is Indiana still the big job it used to be? Brad Stevens already said, no way, thank you for asking. Is it still a big job?
Yeah, it's absolutely a big job. I mean, it only in theory, only in ceiling. It's a ceiling job. Indiana is a hotbed for basketball. The problem with Indiana is they're like 3rd or 4th in their own dadgum state. Other teams from the state go to the tournament. They had like 4 or 5 of them in this year's tournament in their home state. Here's the state of Indiana hosting the entirety of March Madness, and the University of Indiana isn't even in. And they've tried, man. I mean, they've hired coaches who were the Dana Altman at the time, and they just can't hit on the right formula. But the passion at Indiana is too great. The commitment to basketball is too great. I think if they can ever hit on the coach and get some sort of momentum going, then yeah, I still think it's a destination program. I still think it's a top 5 all-time program, and they're the last team to go undefeated. But all that being said, perspectives of guys my age can be wrong sometimes because it has been a long time since Indiana won at any high level. So a coach, though, would change that. Yeah.
Yeah, a long, long time. No, it's not. It's not. And you answered it right at the beginning. Dana Altman is the guy. Then Indiana ain't the job that it used to be. Not even close. Bob Knight left that program a long time ago and took his national championships with him. And there might be a Final Four appearance here or there. And sorry to Mr. Eden Kendall, but no, Indiana is not near the program that it used to be.
When Bobby Knight left, he took the Magic with him. Winner Dan.
Yes, sir.
Round 5.
Yes, sir. Here we
You
go.
don't think Indiana's a top 10 college job?
You said top 5. No, I don't.
You don't think they're top 10? Who are the 5 ahead of Indiana? Kentucky
We
Duke
had
North
round
Carolina.
5 here.
I'm
man.
just
We can come
curious.
back to that.
No, I'm not
We can
trying to win the
revisit it
point.
later.
I'm just okay. I don't want to do that either.
Yeah.
Florida.
Florida.
Obviously.
Florida State.
Yes. The U.
Stetson.
Whoosh. Stetson, adoration. Lastly, one last tournament thought. Jeff, you brought this up. Interesting factoid.
Factoid.
When you combine the seed numbers for the teams remaining, it's the highest combined number
Yes.
in history.
History.
And my question is, as we look ahead to all the way to Saturday when the Sweet 16 will pick up, which of those double-digit seeds do you think has the best chance to continue their Cinderella run? I'll run them through to you.
Okay.
That would be 15th seeded Oral Roberts, enemy of the state down here. That would be 11th seeded UCLA, 11th seeded Syracuse, or 12th seeded Oregon State.
Good question, and I'll answer it.
Thank you.
And I'll answer it with the right answer because the Illinois bracket is busted.
Wide open.
And that opens the door for a team that has looked really good for 2 games. And it's also a team that has a little bit of everything. And it has a veteran coach and Jimmy Boeheim. It has some deadly shooters, including his son, Buddy Boeheim. Syracuse has the experience of making runs to the Final Four. So give me the orange. And they're the best of those double-digit seeds, 100%.
Boeheim has worked his magic. That's what they do. They get to the Sweet 16 as everybody's sleeper cell on the 11th seed, and then they face a bigger, badder program, and they go on home. The only advantage that you have there, really, with Syracuse is the matchup, because as you said, that bracket has gone a little bit wonky. I think UCLA is the best double-digit seed left, and I think they'll win their next game.
It was close, but no fireball today. Winner Jeff.
Yes, sir.
You're unbelievable.
We need a nice
Damn
sip
it, Tim.
of that
That was
Tennessee
idiotic.
whiskey.
I mean, Tim.
Whiskey.
UCLA
Whiskey.
is going to go ahead and beat
Whiskey.
Alabama and Michigan
No, it's
or
this week.
Syracuse.
It's not go
Come
all the
on,
way.
man.
It's this week.
Who had the best chance of
It's
going
this week.
farther? That was
It's
a
winner.
clear-cut
Tim,
winner.
Don't
I
take
was
this.
robbed,
Here he
Tim.
goes.
Robbed.
He takes my winning press conference
Thank you,
every
Fred.
time.
Thank
If he
you.
wins, he holds a press conference.
GTH,
And
Tim.
if he loses, he
GTH.
holds a press conference. You hear what he's saying?
Why don't
Tim?
you two guys
You hear
get
him.
together and pour
Here we
Tennessee
go.
whiskey on each other?
What's wrong with
I know you want to,
What is
Tim.
that? That sounds phobic.
I know
to
you
me.
want to.
Don't listen to that, Tim. I got your
Thank
back.
you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
It will be smooth. It'll go down smooth. I just want to talk for a little bit so we can let the song breathe. Beef, we got a couple minutes here before
It's
we're
been a
scheduled
couple months.
to go
We ought to
break.
play it.
Yeah, it's been a whole 2
Let
weeks.
it run.
The score now 12-5 in E.T.N. victory. Let it breathe.
Favor of
baby.
me.
Let it breathe. Kill his mic so I can
Keep
enjoy
the score.
so I can enjoy the 2.